Hey guys, it is round 10 of Super Rugby Aotearoa. This weekend, what could have been a massive game between the Blues and the Chiefs, is a bit of a dead rubber because the Blues didn't pick up any points last week against the Crusaders. So the Chiefs, they are already in the final with more wins than the Blues. Even if the Blues win with a bonus point in this game, still nothing can happen. The Chiefs have more wins in the end of the day. So going into the two teams this season so far, the Chiefs 5 from 7 so far. They beat the Blues last time out when they played by 3 points, and that was a big victory for them. One of those games that actually turned them around. Then the Blues, they were 3 from 7 in the season. They lost by 23 points to the Crusaders last time out. Like I said, they didn't pick up any points, and that makes it 2 losses in a row for them, so they will not really get anywhere. As expected, the Chiefs, they made a lot of changes to their starting team, well, and their bench as well, because they already qualified for the final. You might as well test your depth a little bit, rest those key players, and make sure you're ready for that game against the Crusaders. The starting lineup in the front row: Norris, Slater, and Mafaleo. I always think Slater is an underrated hooker. I actually think he's pretty good. Mafaleo and Norris, that's also two good props, but they are up against a very good combination in Tuskrook and Laulala. Eklund was also good last week. Not that I think it is the Blues' best hooker at this stage. Kauli Tuoti and Dari, they continue, and the lock partnership, they've been good this season. Last week they struggled against those two All Blacks in the form of Barrett and Whitelock. This week they'll want to show these youngsters in the form of Finau and Lord what they can do. Lord has been impressive in this season so far in the couple of games that he did play. There's debutants on the flankers for the Chiefs in Taulani and Capelli, both of them making their first start for the Chiefs. You can maybe let me know how I can expect them to play. Tom Robinson, he makes a return for the Blues. They will be very happy with that, having one of their captains of the season back, because we all know Tupeluto, he is injured still. Robinson, he is one of those hard playing blokes that can just make a difference in a game. You can maybe just think Akira Ioane, there should be a spot somewhere in that loose forward trio for him, because he's just been so good off of the bench. Chout is at number 7, so Tutu continues at number 8. He's up against Soakula. Soakula, one of 2 players for the Chiefs, not changed this week around. I would have maybe put Ioane in at number 8, because Tutu, he has been good this season, but I think Ioane probably would have better stats at this stage if he started all the games. Turio Rangi gets a start this week around. Christie also gets a start for the Blues. I don't know what the Blues are doing at number 9, because Knock never gets a start. I do think he's the best 9 the Blues do have. Even the stats say so. You can't really go by it, but they have won every game where he has been part of. He is on the bench, so maybe they'll win this one because he is on the bench. On number 10, Bryn Gatland, he continues. I actually thought in the start of the game last week for the Chiefs, oh no, that was a big mistake to start him at number 10, because he made a couple of crucial mistakes in the start. But later on in the game, when D-Mac gave him a little bit more chance to be the playmaker in the game, he actually showed what he can still do. He scored a try in that game as well. The Blues, they also made a horrible mistake in starting Plummer at number 10, in my opinion. Black is back in his position. He'll want to show why he should have started last week. They could have at least gotten a point from that game. Talia at number 12 up against Poihipi. Wainui, he's the captain for the Chiefs this week. I don't remember him captaining this team much. I think maybe one time before. Rico Ioane, who was co-captain last week. Both of the number 13s are wingers shifting to number 13. Both of them not traditional number 13s, in my opinion. Both of them are actually guys that like to run with the ball themselves, not really shifting the ball to their excellent wingers. Sullivan, he is on number 14. I just want to know from you guys, I can't really find it on the internet, is he the brother maybe of number 15 for the Blues, Zahn Sullivan? Sean Stevenson, a very talented player who gets limited time at the Chiefs, is at number 11. Caleb Clark is at 11 for the Blues, also a guy that can bust any tackler. Heem is at number 14, and then Caleb Trask, I haven't seen him much at number 15, but everyone always goes on in the commentary that he can play number 15. Continuing on the bench, on the Chiefs' bench, you can see there's another 4 debutants that can maybe play in this game, giving it a total of a possible 6 debutants for the Chiefs in this game. Harris is on number 16. He is an experienced player. Last week, he kind of messed up their lineouts when he came on. Vakena is on number 16 for the Blues, making his debut last time out. Tuangafasi at number 17. He's going to play on the outer side of the scrum this week around. Renata at number 18. Lindenmuth and Akipatua is on number 18. Liam Messam at number 19. Wow, that's a big name to bring in as injury cover. He's going to play his 180th game for the Chiefs if he comes onto the park. He's 37 years old. He can still play really good rugby, believe me. Then Goodyear, he's on number 19. They bring on a little bit of experience on their bench. Akira Ioane, like I said, should probably have started. Florence at number 20. Ro Rayana and Rampling is the inexperienced backline replacements for the Chiefs. Sam Knock, he finds himself on the bench for the Blues this week. Maybe they'll get a win because he is on the bench this week. Plummer is on number 22. And then AJ Lamb. I just wonder for the Blues where Fayane is at this stage. Guys, if you go into these two teams, the Chiefs, they honestly changed their whole side because they have all their focus on the Crusaders for next week. It is a big game. I don't think the Chiefs can win this game with that side they have there. Maybe, you don't know, some of these guys, a lot of times when it's their first game of the season or a game where they don't really have anything to play for, they really show what they can do. The Blues, they are playing for pride. They would want to get all points at hand in this game. I think the Blues will win this one. The Blues to win it by 7 points. Let me know your prediction down in the comments below. Also, check out these videos next to me. Hit the subscribe button if you do want to see more of my videos. And I will see you for the next one. Cheers.